Today I have the pleasure and the honor to be on an interview with my dear professor and my mentor, Dr. Gabor Racz. Dr. Gabor, he is a Grover Murray professor, Professor and Chair Emeritus of Anesthesiology at Texas Tech University, past president of Texas Pain Society. He is founder and past president of the World Institute of Pain. He is the diplomate of the American Board of Anesthesiology. He is also a diplomate of the American Board of Interventional Pain Practice, diplomate of the American Board of Pain Medicine. He is the holder of more than 100 awards and recognition in the field of pain medicine. He is the godfather of interventional pain medicine. Let me welcome my mentor and guru, Professor Gabor Racz. Welcome, my dear professor, on this interview.
Well, thank you very much for asking me. And an awful lot of people know a great deal about me. And all I can say is that it has been tremendous satisfaction to have had the opportunity to serve. All I ever wanted to be is be a doctor, and I think I've done a little bit more than just being a doctor, but to me, that was the ultimate, to become a doctor. And almost interrupted, but somehow I had help from above. God said, this boy has to do more work. So here I am, still solving problems, still seeing patients that find me. I don't run a busy daily practice. I've seen many thousands of patients and thousands of doctors, and so I had a remarkable life.
You are a very humble man, actually, with all these awards hanging behind you. So,
and we are in my office, and I don't know if you are getting the video, but it switched to a beautiful picture of you, and looks like I'm trying to explain something.
yeah, it's an interview, a chat with the Prof. The Prof is Dr. Gabor Racz, and we are going into a journey in his life. So would you allow me?
Absolutely. Go ahead.
Okay, so I've been hearing lately that there is a book that will be written about your life, the journey of your life. And I heard it's having a very catchy title and a very enthusiastic title. Can you tell me about it, please?
Well, getting a title for your life and book, it should have some relationship. And, you know, we thought of overcoming pain, but nobody can overcome pain altogether. So that didn't sound what the life I had led. And then one of my dear, dear friends suggested that something that we often say, don't give up and don't give in, or don't give in and don't give up. That was a good title, but it isn't really me, because along the way, you cannot just don't give in. And certainly don't give up. That means giving up as a doctor. So that was enlightened to me by one of my friends, Ira Fox, who said, that's not you. You are different. You negotiate, you talk. You don't fight in a loud manner. And he says, don't weaken, don't give up. And I thought about it for about 1 second. I said, that's exactly correct. So I would say, don't weaken and don't give up. I like that, and it's closer to my life, what I've had to do. At nowhere could I weaken because I had nothing to back up. And when you have nothing to back up, whatever you are trying to do, you cannot not give in. You have to do what you have to do.
When this book is going to be published?
It is going to be about a 350, 375 page book. And it's long enough, full of stories from our lives, the family, and there's not enough about anything because life is long. Stories don't just come with a instant beginning and a rapid end. They move on, and every story have a long ending. But to pick away, I'm apologizing for the people that we leave out, but I had to have patients be given a chance, my fellows, my friends, family, and everybody had to have a chance to say something. And I believe it will give the flavor of the wisdom of life, really. It's amazing how much you learn as you go along. And it will be about another 6 months.
Okay.
But it's finished. It is being reviewed, but still adding things.
Okay, so now I can see that behind you, it's more than 100 awards. I went sneakily inside your office and took a photo for all these awards. So my question to you, what is the most precious one or closest one to your heart of all these awards?
Well, I was so paranoid about becoming a doctor. That to me has been the most important entity. And I also had to finish my university degree. But I was so paranoid because I have a dear friend who failed out of becoming a doctor on one question. And he became a successful individual. But July the 6th, 1962 is when I got my degree from Liverpool University in Liverpool, England. And that phase of my life was magic. I got spoilt, not by plenty of anything, but spoilt by successes on the way. And then you pay a price for it when you pay no attention. Life is very amazing, but to me, my MD degree, that's in my other little office in New Mexico in the mountains. We have a piece of paradise. And right now in my office, where my sons have their offices and in the center of their activity, and I have a good number of ribbons. And even this year, I am getting one, and that is precious because I never expected it. It was coming at virtually, you know, and I did everything on the way to prolong life. I did not eat too much, I did not drink too much, did not ever use drugs, did not do, I am not a perfect person by any stretch of imagination, but I try to watch out that what you do is seen by many people. And so living, but having a ribbon at the end of the life, an unimaginably big ribbon, which is a Lifetime Achievement Award, or whatever the name of it is, by the Texas Society of Anesthesiologists. And I was the educational committee chairman 2 times. I made changes for the betterment of the society. And I think I have brought a great deal of respect to academics and my university, Texas Tech University, and to anesthesiologists, because we have been counted. And at the time when I got involved, it started with a disaster, and I had to have a solution. And the beauty of living a busy life, where you get rewards, that as you get a little smarter, you may get more stupid in other areas, but in the areas that matter, where you are really counted to be somebody, you not only get smarter in the area that you do, but you get smarter in areas that you know, but more importantly, areas that you don't know. So you don't need a large number of cases. When you see something unusual, unexpected, then if you have the ability to recognize that and focus on that, and then publicize it, and if you have the forum to get the word out, then that makes life another day a little bit more important and a little bit more relevant.